Yeah. Why can't I see the? Oh, never mind. We are. It's the top people at 49. What the frick? We're in the top 9% of everyone. We're not bad. We're not doing bad. Yeah, the top people at 49. I'm looking at it right now. The top people have 49. So they have a victory. Why does it say I'm disconnected?
Tyler, kills count for 7 points. Placement count for same.
I couldn't. It wouldn't tell me what place we're in, but it said we're in top 9% of everyone. Go look. Yeah, top 9. We're in top 9. What are you doing?
Plus
Yeah.
Floor slippery.
Also top 9. Nah. There's kids that probably have that probably used all their matches already, because they died right away. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm back. Huh? Yeah, online. Jordan. It's just one game. I'm so confused. Hello? No.
Jordan, why are you on my Xbox?
Jesus Christ. Hello? Jordan? Jordan? Jordan, you gonna speak? Jordan, speak. Jordan, speak. You know what? Here.
Yeah, Tyler went to the bathroom, by the way. Philosophical lobby right up. I'm gonna play for Tyler right now, okay? We're going You don't talk, you're gay. Yum. Tyler, Warbling's gay.
What?
Warbling's gay. I said if you don't talk, you're gay, and he didn't talk.
And now he's finally talk. You're gay. No, I'm kidding. I went to the bathroom. Hey, give me one now, right now. Act there. Oh. Jordan got off. Nah. He joined thinking that he was gonna be A-okay, and then he heard Jeremy and he was like,
Doing all my spots.
mm-hmm. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dance with me.
They're both gonna do well. They're both like no way.
My combo's better, except I don't like factories. Like ones are just gay.
Are you seeing the president swinging?
Because he doesn't want to see the Trump Tower. Yeah, that's the point. We're both gonna... No. Warbling. We're both gonna drop on one kid and pickaxe him, so easy clubs. Easy points. Know what I'm talking about? Land with me. Land on this kid. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do that. Why is me killing him? Ninja, what the hell are you doing? Mini Ninja.
I've never played on keyboard and mouse before.
Down shot. Hey. Assist now. Yeah, just throw it like that. Epic. Stolen.
Wait, how are you talking to him when it's not even plugged in? Oh, it's wireless.
You noticed that the entire time? I've done that before. Yeah, because you sold us. You told us to land Pleasant. But now I don't want to land Pleasant. I want to land at the agency. We're landing at the agency. Okay, bye-bye. Dude, there's one kid landing here. Yeah, I'm sure. Warvin, come here. There's no one here. Literally, do you see anyone? Because I don't. I see one kid. Huh?
Wait, see them down so you can see where the boss is.
Warvin, find the box. I don't care.
Look up.
I know.
There's a crowd of-
I know. Dude, I'm right here, you retard. Jesus.
Hey, take him down again.
Where? Say goodbye. How do we get to it? Below us.
Where was that? No. Try henchman.
I'm trying to break the turrets, dude. You do know that I have no health, right? Retard. We're like, they shoot through builds, dude. Told you. We're like, come here.
Oh my god. Look, this is so epic.
Epic. Epically bad. Cause you have to shoot the. You have to shoot the floor. Dude, do you have any medium ammo? Dude, I have 2 in my drum gun and 0 in my AR. Okay, I just need medium ammo.
You need a shotgun too.
We're playing. We could just stay in the vents and get placement. What are you doing? Go on the vents, go on the vents. It's gone.
You're right.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah. This is how you do it.
Shit. Right here, right here. What are you doing? Who's ninja? Where's those chests?
Look at the color again. It just turned white. Look.
Yeah, it did. Everything's white. Wordling, do you know where this? Oh, it's right here. I want free stuff. Thank you. Grab that. Hey! The turrets and stuff don't work now. That's like power. Yeah. Hold on. I'm off granny. I'm the boss, see? Can I get shotgun ammo? I have one.
Wow.
Warbling, come on. Warbling. No, we don't. No, we don't. We get one. Because that's how many we got that game. Warbling, get down here. Where is it? Hey, kid! Why'd you take that off me? You bum, huh? Okay. Just go circle, just go circle, just go circle. Yeah. Yes, Warbling! Cause he's gonna be focused. Oh, he's gonna be focused on you and I'm gonna... Me realizing that I have no HP.
Yeah, 50 shield.
Do now. Yeah. The top people have like 60. Yay, 23. We're gonna have to win. The next, like, 4, we're gonna need to win, like, every round.
Oh, I remember. Like,
You know what, like, I just thought about how stupid we are. We should have logged in and did this later. Do you wanna know why? Because the less amount of sweats are gonna be there. I mean, we still can. You wanna do regular duos for like an hour? Yeah. No, but we're winning. With our matches that we have left. Did someone die here and they've made him one more?
oh, that has to be Kobe Bryant.
Kobe. Kobe.
Wait, imagine if all just comes in.
You didn't know that? I mean, it does give us good placement, so. Like, really? Warbling, come here, retard. Because Jordan's on again. Jordan's on again. Boom. Let's see what happens. Wait, he invited me. Jordan?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Wait, is Jeremy there?
Yeah, Jeremy says you're not supposed to be on.
Oh, yeah. Do you know Jeremy's passcode?
Yeah,
I do.
I was talking to him.
It's 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3.
Jordan,
What?
why you on my Xbox?
Because he said, Mommy said I could. And I
What are you
wanted
gonna
to.
play? What are you gonna play?
I'm playing Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan,
I'm not gonna buy anything, okay? Or touch his settings.
okay.
Okay.
We're playing. I tagged one for
Jeremy,
21.
I'm gonna have your Xbox
That's the
Jeremy.
thing. I'm
Jeremy.
not used to the competitive.
Jeremy.
Don't play this.
Jeremy. Jeremy. I know you're there.
It's me. It's not Jeremy.
Mom. My
It was a
mom
bot,
is
really?
going to pick up my brother, so I don't know why, because
I hear him
he's not.
walking.
That's my
Just kidding.
my mother. That's my mother.
Can we,
What
you
happened?
guys, you should play Payday, because I'm bored.
Your
Hey.
house is bigger than my house, but my house
We're
has
kind of in an
way
event.
cooler stuff.
Oh.
What?
Up a statue
We're like-
of the Mandalorian.
What?
Bow, 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 bow,
You didn't
bow.
think I had the light?
Bow. Pretty like that. Bow.
Dude, what is going on, dude? I've never spammed a wall so much.
That makes everybody else easy.
Okay, guys.
You know.
Invite me, guys.
Who's this kid?
You mean Jordan?
Yeah, sure. That's
That kid got lazy. Warbling, get the shield. Do you have any
Hold on, guys. So I'm going to change my skin to.
Warbling, stop editing, you dummy.
What I say. Don't edit. Get out of there. Just play how he has it on there and that's it.
But it's not safe.
It's a 5-tick, I'm sorry, dude.
Don't erase anything that he has, Jordan. Don't.
Okay.
Get out of there and just play with the guy you have. And that's it.
Warbling! I had to edit out of your box because you were only editing and I was getting lasered, dude. I am, Warbling. Look at my max. Well, I mean, you could have asked. Yeah, Warbling. We're gonna continue this later. I wanna go on Madden.
Bow, bow. Tyler. Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy on the mic.
You bomb!
Bow, 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 bow.
I like my glider. I know there's kids in here.
That doesn't matter.
Right, the second hit.
Bow, 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 chick, bow. Chick, bow, chick, bow, chick, bow. Chick, bow, chick, bow, chick, bow.
Imagine.
Katie! Stay on! How about backling?
Warbling, they're spamming there.
Oh, I didn't know that's how you. Bet.
I am.
Man, why is it so taking so slow?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm getting on Madden 20 after this game. Because Warbling wants to take a break and go on YouTube anyways. I mean, it's not gonna.
Wait, what is?
Oh wait. Dude, frick off! Stop spamming, dude. Wait, we do? No, we don't. We have 4 more games, stupid. You said we have 1. You said we have 1 more. Yes, you did.
You guys might be like, not in like something place. At least now.
Well, you want to take a break anyways, I'm going on Madden. Wait, what? No way. Well, sure we are. Oh,
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
the top kids are. The top kids play 2 games, and I want to take a break from this game. I'm not. No. Yeah.
But first,
Someone should go play this game with me.
Guys, are you deaf or something? I'm going to die.
Cool.
Whatever, I can't even die because I'm in the storm. Bah, 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 bah. I'm gonna Gingy. I'm a Gingy. I'm a Gingy.
we need to take out these blank bays and we need to replace them with my fans. So that's what we're gonna get into first. I need to turn off the computer. I'm gonna unplug every single cable from the computer. Here's the front view of my computer. There's my fan controller. There's the big old Zydax logo. I really do like them a lot. I wish that they would sponsor me or something because I just love their company. I'm a big fan. And let's go ahead and just turn off the computer, and you can see everything will shut down in just a second. Goodbye, computer. You will come back with upgrades. Let's go ahead and get into those upgrades right now. Alright, you guys, so you can see we are looking at the back of my PC. I'm getting rid of the power and turning everything off. I'm going to unplug all my audio, all my monitors, my Elgato. Got to unplug everything. Unplug the keyboard, unplug the network cable, unplug all my various USBs and everything. So yes, for all of you OCD people, I left the unplugging of every single object in here so you can just see me unplug everything. Boom, 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 boom. always unplug your cables one at a time, you guys, and make sure that if they have any little clicky things that you have to click to unplug them, that you don't just yank and yank on them. Like, check for those little clicky things. You could break your cables or you could break your cards. All right, there's the inside of the PC. I laid it down on its side, so this is the side view. You can see the underside of the video card, which you don't really see that often, and it looks really cool, by the way. All right, so now I got my trusty screwdriver, and we are just gonna lay into these screws and go ahead and get them unscrewed. I sped up this process, but again, for all you OCD people who love to see screws being unscrewed, there you go. I unscrewed the screws. Yay! Alright, so we got the screws unscrewed, we got all of my parts here laid out, we got my power. I'm going to show you guys how these things are powered. There's two different ways you can power them, and you can daisy chain, and we are going to need to daisy chain because I got myself into a little bit of a sticky situation with the power. I'll get into that in just a second. First, let's look at the screws that came on my computer versus the screws that came inside of here. I'm going to go ahead and use the screws that came with the fans. I like them. They're a little bit more sleek. They're going to be on the bottom of the computer, so it literally does not matter which screws I use, but I just like those ones a little bit better. Now, let's go ahead and pop that in there. One thing you want to consider is which way is the wind supposed to blow. It depends on where the location of the fan is. Because these are on the bottom of the PC, we want that cold air to come up from the bottom, so they need to blow into the PC, not out of the PC. That's important, and this is what it's going to look like on both sides once I get done installing those. And as you can see here, through the power and the magic of YouTube, I am able to show you the installed fans. You did not have to see me doing all the screws and doing all that extra work. It was a little bit boring, so I cut it all out. There you go, nice and installed. Looking good, looking good. The only thing I haven't done here is power them, so I need to get these guys some power. Let's go check out some of the options. Now, even though they're right next to my power supply, I cannot power them from my power supply. Now, one fan I did get plugged in. This is going to the SysFan 2 on my motherboard. It's either SysFan 1 or SysFan 2. I've got a bunch of system fan places on my motherboard, actually a ridiculous amount, but because I have a fan controller, that's actually where they're all powered, and that's all routed to the back of the PC, not the front. That's why you can't see any fan cables. All the fan cables you will see go to the back, but since these guys cannot be plugged into the fan controller, I'm just going to plug them into the motherboard. I think there will be limitations on that, like the power supply that they're able to get and the speed that they're able to hit, but no worries. Now, one of my fans would not reach to the motherboard, so I daisy chained it to the other one. Basically, I got one plugged into the motherboard, and then I plugged the other one in via these old school hard drive plugins. I only remember those plugins because that's how my old hard drives used to plug in. Now, I've got SSD on everything for this, so I don't have any of those to just plug into. I was looking for them and then realized I won't have them because I have SSD. So because I couldn't locate them, I just daisy chained it. Daisy chain is going to give you a tiny bit less power. It's not really noticeable until you get a lot of daisy chains, but as you can see, I cannot reach the other SysFan locations, and my motherboard has a ton of places where I could put fans. I'm going to go ahead and point out all those right now, and yeah, there's so many of them, but I just can't reach them, and they're intended for other fans that have been routed to the back of my PC to the fan controller, so I'm literally not using any of them. Even though they're all open, I simply can't reach them, and I don't want to have cables going all across my PC, so the daisy chain gets the cables off to the bottom, and it also allows me to just get it plugged in. I may be able to run power from my fan controller later, but unfortunately I don't have any of the cables to do that, and the current cables that come from my fan controller have all maxed out, so I'm not really sure exactly how I would do that. I could look into it into the future, or have one of my friends who's more advanced than I am look into it, but for now they work. I'm gonna turn on the computer and they're gonna work, so it's gonna be a beautiful thing. But I have made one mistake. If you guys are really advanced users, you already noticed my mistake, and I'm gonna have to fix that in just a second. So this is when I turned on the computer for the first time. I wanted to make sure that my daisy chain works, and as you can see, it does work. There they go, they kicked on. I believe that the second one kicked on a little bit slower than the first one because, like I said, it's gonna get just a tiny bit less power because it's daisy chained. Now, I don't know if that's exactly the truth. You know, the LEDs came on instantly because they require less power. The fan actually kicked on a little bit slower because it requires more power. I'm pretty sure that that's the truth, and that's the proof of it because it turned on slower. However, I don't know. I mean, you guys can roast me in the comments if I'm wrong on that, but that seems like it would be the logic to me. Since we daisy chained it, it would move that power just a little bit slower over there than the first one. So there we go. I can tell now that I have got air coming out the bottom of my PC. That is the mistake I made, you guys. I put them in backwards. So I will tell you that you can see these little horizontal rows and these horizontal columns, or whatever you want to call these things right here. All right, those determine which way your fan is going to blow. All right, so just make sure that you face those in the direction that you want your fan to blow. Now, I went ahead and took apart the PC all over again, unplugged every single thing, flipped it over, unscrewed it, rescrewed it. You know, I did everything, and then I cut all that out so you guys could see. And now, did you see the other fan turned on first? And then the first fan turned on second. So anyway, maybe my theory about the daisy chain power is totally wrong. I have no idea. It totally just blew my theory out of the water with the way that they booted. I didn't notice that until I was editing just now, so that's fairly interesting. The only thing that I will note is you can probably tell just by looking that every other fan inside my machine is moving extremely faster than these fans, and these fans are not kicking out very much air, and the other fans on my machine are kicking out like an insane amount of air. I mean, they are spinning so fast. You can see on my fan controller they're set at 2,000 revolutions per minute. Now, my fans that I just bought can't even go to 2,000 revolutions per minute. That's RPMs. And look at the wind that's coming off of those. It's actually blowing papers nearby. Okay, so these things kick out a lot of wind. I wish that those bottom fans were kicking out that crazy amount of wind as well. I think that it would definitely help cool everything down. But since that's not really going to happen, I'm not able to get them to the fan controller, and I don't even know if they're rated to go to 2,000 RPMs. I'm not sure if there's like some details if I should have got higher quality fans that could actually plug into my fan controller. But yeah, you can see there 2,000 RPMs, and you know, I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to my fan controller. It was sent to me on auto. I kicked it up to manual and dialed it all the way up to max, and it runs pretty quietly, so I just leave it at max all the time. Hey, that's just me. I just want it to be nice and cool, and I live in a very, very hot area, Sacramento, California. Shout out to all the Sacramento locals. Anyway, you guys, that's going to be the end for the video. I hope you liked poking around my PC with me. I got my fans installed. Total cost was about 16 bucks and maybe about an hour of my time, and I decided to edit the video for you guys to look at it, and that's what really cost me most of the time. Otherwise, this would have been a lot faster job. Anyway, thank you so much. Smack the like button, hit the subscribe, drop me a comment what you think down below, and if you guys want to see my PC build, you can check out my unboxing videos. Those are previous videos on my channel. Check out all the specs and all the hardware that's inside my PC. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to my amazing subscribers, and peace.
There comes a time in every build when you have to ask the question, how many case fans do I need? How many case fans can this case even take? Where should I put them? What types should I get? How many are going to be worth it? Do I make compromises into other components in order to get these case fans? It's kind of annoying, and there isn't a ton of clear answers out there, so we're going to check that out today. Also, like the video if you want to see a bunch of build logs based around gaming themes. The Mastercase 5 by Cooler Master gives you the freedom to truly make your mid-tower PC case your own with a variety of modular parts and accessories. Click now to learn more. Loads of people freak out over their fans, and I mean, I get it. It kind of feels like a manual warranty. You want your parts to stay cool. You just spent a whole bunch of money on this fancy new rig. You don't want it to overheat and die. It's freaky, I get it. But what's the golden rule? What's the sweet spot? Honestly, I don't know, but that's what we're here today to find out. You and I are going to pick a bunch of components, put them all in a case, and test a whole bunch of different configurations.
your orbit driver.
I am Carly, your passenger.
Are you famous?
Why would you think that?
You live in a mansion.
Actually, I have no idea who lives there.
What do you mean?
45 minutes ago, I rang the bell. When the woman that lives there opened the door, I shot her in the face. You are sitting next to a sociopath. So here's the deal. If you tell me a really good story, then I will let you live.
He's gonna find me. He's been trying to kill me.
Are you looking for the best fan controller? In this video, we'll break down the top fan controllers available, whilst comparing them for price versus performance. Before we get started with our video detailing the best fan controllers on the market, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting off at number 1, we have the Thermaltake Commander FT. The Thermaltake Commander FT is the final boss of fan controllers, boasting a cool touchscreen display along with a 3-pin and 4-pin connector, and 5 channels with 10 watts per channel. Unlike normie fan controllers, the Commander FT looks like it uses alien technology from Area 51. To begin with the basics, its 148 by 88 by 42mm dimensions will make it very easy to fit in any 5.25-inch bay, while its solid plastic and steel construction and 300 grams of weight signal Thermaltake's impeccable workmanship. Besides 5x 3-pin 4-pin fan connectors and 1 4-pin Molex, the Commander FT also comes with a temperature sensor probe. The speed range of the fans can be fine-tuned and 9,990 rotations per minute. The 5.5-inch color touchscreen features auto manual toggle, as well as quick temp checks auto manual mode, and it can be dimmed or brightened depending upon one's preference. Furthermore, you can easily switch between silent and performance mode, and this is pretty much self-explanatory. At number 2, we have the NZXT Sentry 3. The NZXT Sentry 3 is another fancy-looking touchscreen boasting fan controller, being the successor of the hugely popular Sentry 2. The display is 5.4 inches wide, a tad smaller compared to the Commander XT, and it provides RPM speed readings and temperature readings in real time. Furthermore, the Sentry 3 delivers 15 watts per channel, which makes for a combined wattage of 75 watts, and that's impressive to say the least. The 15 watt per channel thing is particularly good for driving high-performance 120mm and 140mm fans. There's also a temperature sensor delivered in the retail package, which can be attached directly to the GPU, CPU, or system. In manual mode, you'll have to adjust fan speed via an old-school control dial. The PWM duty cycle can be set up from 0 to 100%.
How do you control fan speed on a Thermaltake Commander FP? This holds 10 fans that can either be 3-pin or 4-pin PWM. Let's get this fan hub unboxed and find out. How do you control fan speed on a Thermaltake Commander FP? This holds 10 fans that can either be 3-pin or 4-pin PWM. Let's get this fan hub unboxed and find out. Alright, so there's the Deepcool Gamix 400. Alright, so here's the fan hub. I've got that 3-pin fan on the back of the test bench plugged in. I have the other cable going to the CPU fan header on the motherboard on the back there. You can see it right here. And I also have the power supply cable, which is SATA, feeding power to the fan hub. So what I'm gonna try next is just to see if I can control the fan RPM speed. So let's get into the BIOS and see what we can do. All right, so I unplugged the 3-pin fan in the back behind the test bench, and I just have the Deepcool Gamix 4 installed, but I also have these 3 fans installed. 2 of the fans on the left and the right are the Cooler Master PWM fans that come stock with the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. The middle one is from the Noctua NHU12S. I'm gonna implement the OC profile for 4.9 gigahertz. I just wanna see.
Pure created a clear filter to show what gets removed from water in only 30 minutes. If this is what you can see, just imagine what you can't.
Huh. A video editor for all creators. What you doing there?
Goes much more into depth than it plugs into your SATA and it gives you fan control. Well, yeah, sure, but this is from Thermaltake. This is the Commander FX, and it's just a fan hub. Plugs into SATA, and you plug other fans into it. I bought it to use it in this case because I only have 2 fan headers on my motherboard for auxiliary and 1 for CPU, and I have, as you can count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans right now. If I add my AIO in there, in the pump, that's 6. So, you know, it can get, you know, to the point where you don't have any room, and what are you going to do? So I was thinking this thing, and I put it all together, plugged it in, and it makes the fans run full bore, 12 volts, like full RPM. That is not acceptable. It's too loud. It's basically makes this thing useless. And I opened it up, and there's no way to control it at all. It's just basically feeds 12 volts right from the, you know, your power supply into these fans. There's no option at all to downvolt it or anything because it's like this little printed board that's not set up for doing any sort of modification. So as far as I'm concerned, this thing's garbage unless you're putting your computer in a LAN closet, like somewhere, or somewhere far away. You're never going to hear it because with this thing running, too loud. So what are my other options here? Well, I've read that there is enough voltage and amperage coming off of your fan headers to run at least 2 fans. It's better to maybe look at the specifications, but basically usually they take 1 amp or something like that, and a fan will only be like 300 or 400 milliamps. So it makes it so you can actually run 2 fans quite efficiently off of 1 header. So you can buy these Y splitters, and the ones I bought are a 4-pin on one side, and it goes to 4 on one and 3 on the other. That way, if you have the 4-pin fans, it's not grabbing information from one of them. However, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I think it's going to work out better than this Thermaltake. So let's put them in, and then I'll give you the results. Whoa! So I got everything installed here and everything is working. A couple things I wanted to mention while I've got the case open and I'm thinking about it. Number one, these splitters, it's the third pin that's missing. So the fourth pin is there for all both fans, but the third pin is missing from one, which is the one that reads the RPM. So you're not missing out on anything by using one of these splitters. As long as it can power it, I wouldn't use more than one. Another thing is with Ryzen, you might not have, with your motherboard, got a speaker for your PC, which is kind of an old thing, but this is what provides the beeps at post to provide you with information on troubleshooting post problems, motherboard problems. It beeps. And if you don't have one of these installed, it's probable that you don't even have one at all. You might just think that your boot is taking a really long time, or you might see the lights flash and cycle on your computer and your fans turn on and off. Well, what this would give you is an audible beep to let you know what's happening, and when your computer is good and it is about to boot, it usually just gives a simple boop, and you kind of know things are good. So if you don't have a PC speaker, get one. It installs on the little headers around here that where your switches and stuff plug into, and it gives you valuable information on the state of your post and the state of your computer booting up, and will let you know if there's an issue with your overclock. But keep in mind, it can take like your computer cycling through a few times on an overclock to actually boot properly, even if your overclock is stable. It's a weird thing with Ryzen and memory overclocks and stuff like that, so just keep that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this back up, and then we'll make sure that all the fans are controlled properly from within the BIOS. See what happens. Is she going to post perfect the first time? Haha. See, this happens with Ryzen. There's going to be a cycle. It's trying the overclock on my RAM, I believe, a few times, because I have my RAM overclocked to 2666 right now. And the only way it does it is if you let it cycle. See, now it booted. Oh, no it didn't. See, I can see this being concerning. How long does it take to boot your computer? A long time. This one worked. So it took cycling through 4 times to get to a post screen, and we're going to go into the BIOS here and check things out. But my overclock is in order. It shows 2666 megahertz here at 3.925. Sometimes it will completely reset your BIOS in order to boot properly, but we saw it's like 3 or 4, I think it was almost 4 or 5 times there in order to post the computer, and AMD says this is a thing that happens.
By default, Ryzen will test a certain memory speed 3 to 5 times, and then if it can't do it for whatever reason, either the voltage is not right or the clock speed's just too high, the system will automatically fall back to safe settings and then reboot for you, rather than having to get inside your computer and reset the CMOS or something like that. It's an automatic reset. But on some very high overclocks, it might be possible after the 7th or 8th attempt to hit that clock speed. So on this motherboard, you can actually change the number of attempts the CPU will make before automatically resetting.
If you're overclocking, this might happen, and it might take a long time for your computer to boot, but it's booted, it's at the correct overclock, our fans are all working. So let's go ahead into my Q fan control here, and let's set our curves down, because I'm going to keep the CPU fan at turbo, but we'll put the chassis down to standard, and this chassis down to standard. There we go. And what that should do is make it so that the fans don't idle quite as hard and don't kick in quite as fast, because I've got so much more of them and there's so much better airflow in this case. That fan profile was, actually I haven't really touched this since my old case, so that would be good. Everything's working. I don't see this being a problem. So I wouldn't recommend using this thermal take or any of these fan hubs unless you're willing. Like you can hear, let's see, and I'm gonna boot no problem after posting the first time there. Unless you're not worried about fan noise. I'm Timmy Joe. You guys have a nice day. This has been How to Put Fans in Your Case 101. Bah.
This is me, the truly screwed.
Okay, welcome back to another video. If you do support me, make sure you press the like button and comment, etc. It helps a lot and it means a lot, honestly. So me and my friend actually 1v1'd on the highest sensitivity possible. So that's all sensitivities, just maxed it out. It looks a bit like this.
Listen to that.
It's honestly crazy how fast it is. But yeah, let's get into the video and enjoy.
Everything, building, ADS and stuff. Build
Oh, okay. Build mode sensitivity is at 5.
Look horizontal speed 100% and then put the boost on 100% too.
But a turning horizontal boost.
Yeah.
Oh, kid, aren't you gonna be sick?
ADS.
What about
Whack the ADS 100. Okay, ADS horizontal boost 100. Vertical boost 100. And I don't know what that does for me. Let's have a look. I don't seem that bad. I actually don't see as bad as I
Then alright then, where's my stair facing that way for? Ah, Josh, I'm stuck. So stuck.
Oh! Yeah, I reset it, I didn't know I did.
I'm stuck. I'm so, when I jump, I'm just confused. You ain't there! You're not there!
It needs to get built on. Oh my days.
Yo, what did he? Oh wow! Wow!
How is that happening?
Yeah, yeah. I don't pay laser code, man. What? So I've just done what?
Look at it. Oh wow, it's literally lagging. I'm doing that fast.
I don't even play as a code. It's just done it for me. Ah. Oh, I can't do a 90. I just rotate all the way.
I can't edit it. Oh god.
Have you hit me there?
How's my aim better?
Josh, why? I have to box up.
Some sort of
That's funny, that is, man.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into a public match and see how the sensitivity is looking there.
Hello?
No one is ready for us. I'm gonna flick everyone's ready. Who's aiming? Oh. Let's go!
Very scary.
Better get brain damage.
Oh yeah, Robert.
This shit, my bad.
But without further ado, Brandon, here is your new system. So go ahead and take a look down there.
Oh my god.
Alright, today is super exciting because we get to do episode 2 of this wonderful new series, which is Pimp My Rig, where we take a subscriber's gaming PC. It doesn't have to be a gaming PC, I guess. It could be any PC. We accept all PCs here. We don't judge. And we basically pimp it the heck out. Usually it's sort of an aged or old or dilapidated system.
Hello?
Hey Josh, I left my Define S and R6 in the same room together last night. And now there's a third case. Like, what's going on?
Oh, right. They must have had a baby. Let me guess. It's got a PSU shroud, flexible liquid cooling, and USB-C?
Yeah, actually. Wait, hold on. How do 2 computer cases, you know, make a baby?
Look, I don't have time to explain this to you. You need to know how humans do it first. I gotta go.
Okay. Okay, I gotta ask you guys. Do you like touch dust filters or something? Is lube even non-conductive? Is there thermal paste involved? And if so, you know, where does it go? No? Staying silent, okay. Good talk.
Just wrap it up next time. I'm running out of space.
The Define S2 from Fractal Design features front panel USB-C, ample water cooling support, and a clean interior layout for your next custom build. Click the link below to learn more. Today we actually have a gaming rig from Brandon. He's a 19-year-old student from Huntington Beach, California, and this is the gaming PC he built a couple years back with his dad. And it's actually in pretty good condition, all things considered, but the hardware is definitely getting a little old here. Inside we've got a Core i5-4570 processor at 3.2 gigahertz that is of the Haswell family from Intel, and that's paired with an MSI B85G43 gaming motherboard, so definitely no overclocking happening here, but that's okay because we don't have a great cooler on here anyway. We've got a Hyper T4 from Cooler Master, which also looks a little bit dated to say the least. Kind of hanging on by a thread here with 8 gigs of DDR3 Vexor LED memory at 2133 megahertz, and our graphics card is the Sapphire R9 270X Toxic Edition, which is definitely starting to show some wear and tear, especially on the metallic parts at the end of the backplate. It's looking a little bit rusted there, so we might have to do something about that as well. Our power supply is a CX600 from Corsair. It's actually a fairly decent budget unit, although it's got those nasty ketchup and mustard cables that we just can't allow on this series. We've got 2 mechanical hard drives in here, so plenty of capacity, but there's no SSD in this build, so Brandon's been booting off of spinning Rust for the last few years, so I'm guessing he probably just hits the power button, goes to class for the next 8 hours, and when he comes back, his system's finally booted into the desktop. So we're gonna have to fix that as well. All of his hardware is nicely enclosed, however, inside of the Masterbox Lite 5 from Cooler Master. It's actually a fairly decent case for being a budget-oriented option. It's got some modern features like a power supply shroud, RGB fans at the front, of course, and tempered glass side panels. So that's looking all right. As far as the actual build itself goes, I mean, it's completely color mismatched. Obviously, I won't fault them for the RGB fans because they're supposed to change colors, but everything else is kind of clashing, right? We've got sort of an orangish yellow graphics card, red accents on the heat sinks for our motherboard, blue LEDs on the RAM. It's just
Yo. Bullseye, where is he? Where'd he go?
Hello, Gateboy 69.
Hey.
Oh, whoopsie!
Please tell your friend to stop kicking me. Can
No.
you tell your friend to stop kicking me? No, him. He keeps on doing it, and he been doing it this whole day.
Too late for that. I dislike him. No. I just don't like him. Chill out. We're top 11. I'm not sure how. Top people have 89. Top people have 89. They don't. We need like 20 a game. Oh my god. Holy shit. Ow, dude. Oh my god. Oh god. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, we're good. Ow. No. I don't know. Wait, my house? Yeah. Left a while ago. We left at like 6:30. I didn't mean to jump. I don't know. One of them. Salty? $91. Like 2 HP. Well, not actually, but like. Dude, he's running. Not giving up on this kill. Of course you killed me. You're kidding, right? Warbling, are you joking me? 9 fucking HP, Warbling. Fucking 9. You want it to 3v3s? 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 Warbling. Warbling. Dude. Warbling. Warbling. Okay, bud. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Why? Can we do 3v3s? No, do you have 12? Or Blaine. You have anyone that we could do 3v3s with? No, fuck him. Well, I mean, if that kid didn't dink me in the head out of nowhere. I didn't, what do you mean jump on accident? Cam's doing 3v3s with us. And white man. Jeremy.
Me and my friend are doing stuff, bro. But me and my friend wanted, me and Reese wanted, the girl, by the way, Nasia, me and her want to do the test event, but we don't know how to like put it on. Do you guys know? Like, how do we like put it on so we can play the test event, like whatever the frick it's called?
Can we do a 3v3?
What if I say no?
Can we do a 3v3?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Why?
It's not
I scuffed myself. Orwin, why do you follow me?
Slurp truck, we. I'm gonna get the more shield than them. I swear to God, if Reese breaks it. Reese, you better not break it.
I'm not. I want to.
But Thin is gonna break it. Thin's gonna break it. Don't.
Then I swear, if you break it, you're dead. No, you're breaking the wrong part.
People in party. What you said earlier.
What?
You don't know what he said. Wibbling, you know what you said.
So stupid.
You know what she said.
Kids, I heard.
What did you say earlier?
Somebody just. I feel bad. Somebody just turned level 10.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that. In party now.
Alright, everyone, let's go sweaty.
I honestly have none, I swear. My last dude, no.
I feel
You
bad
have
for
some.
that kid.
If you wasted it, you wasted it. That would not been smart to waste your ammo.
Really?
He's not even in a party, I just forgot that's what I was saying.
Oh, I killed that kid's teammate before, by the way.
You guys are doing the test event, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
they're
that-
not good
oh, yeah.
right now.
Guys, in the servers, if you don't choose like what place you're from, like around the world or whatever, do you want to know where people are at now for points? In our things?
Like 90?
No.
You're in like the 90s.
One of our guys, when I looked on the leaderboard, was 387. Hey.
You're lying.
Nah, I'm just
You're
joking.
below
But
us.
there was a 159 though. That's
No,
something
there
I'm
wasn't,
lying about.
because I was looking.
No, I'm not on your servers. I'm not playing on American servers. I don't know
Oh my
why,
God.
but I don't know. Don't want
Tagging 37 twice. I don't know where his teammate is. That scares me. I think his teammate's not. No, that was.
It was literally this.
Nice.
I
Give me shotgun ammo.
You have an SMG?
Nope.
No, I mean, do you have an SMG that I can have?
Nobody landed Sweaty Sands?
No people landed.
Well, we're not in the test. We wanna be.
Yeah, we do.
I just wanna play squad
Warping,
leader.
this game's not gonna take a whole. This game's not gonna take a whole 50 minutes.
Oh my god, I thought I had to reset my Xbox where it says you guys know that thing where you like connect back to the Xbox Live? That was I thought that was about to happen to me. I'm getting so scared. Guys, if I don't talk and I don't move in Fortnite, well, I might be like kicked off like to Xbox, connect back to Xbox.
I had 2 of them.
Alright, so I did not get full shield.
What?
I did not get that full shield, by the way.
Because I already got hit before. There's a boat somewhere. There's a boat nearby.
Let's go for it. But imagine
Warblade! I'm at 10 HP! What do you want me to do? Exactly. They're not good.
Oh god, guys, we're in circle. Alright, everybody hide somewhere. Everybody go and hide. Everybody hide. Everybody hide. Everybody just go hide. Everybody hide. Sweaty's in circle and we are in Sweaty. So we all gotta hide. Everybody
We have to hide together. Yeah, somewhere together.
Garbage,
That's
garbage.
smart. Wait, what about in the truck?
Garbagito. Garbagito.
Oh. Garbage? You need to hide in the garbage with us.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, no. Hey Siri. Why can't I win in Fortnite? How to win at Fortnite? Okay, guys, I'm gonna read you how to win Fortnite.
I'll be serious. Alright.
Okay, strategy number 1, play it safe for as long as possible. Strategy number 2, make your opponents take fall damage by destroying their structures. Strategy number 3, leech onto the best player in the game.
What? Oh. Is that smart?
Do you even see my emote?
No! Why did he break it?
You like it?
Oh my gosh, then. I'm gonna kick him. Wait, who's Putty? Who's the leader?
Should I do it to him?
What?
Imagine I kick him out the game, bro. Oh.
Exactly. Like, that was just messed up. You gotta admit
Imagine
that.
he just like gets. Imagine he has a scar and then I just kick him out and then he doesn't have a scar and we get it.
Exactly. People,
There's
somebody, I
somebody,
see somebody.
Where?
I don't know,
Are they
but
good?
they're somewhere. Did you kill him? Yeah, you had to kill him.
There's only a duo left?
Oh, yeah. Alvin. Just how?
Look up just in case.
Him.
You know where he is?
Oops.
Deja, what is that song?
What?
I hate it.
It's hot girl bummer.
We're going for placement. We're going.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Come on,
just
2 kids.
do hot girl bummer.
You guys are gonna Jaden, you hear me?
Yeah, you want to see Deja? No, he does not.
win?
Probably.
Jaden.
I don't think my brother could hear you. Anthony, you need to move, to be honest. That was not smart, but okay.
Just come right here.
I guess you're gonna do that.
You
I see a
tell
kid, I see a
her.
kid. I see a kid. Yeah.
Oh, they just got clapped. Oh, they just got clapped.
That's where I was going, retard. We're like, I'm gonna die out the air. Dude, I'm at 64 health.
He blew himself up.
You guys wanna play squads?
Well, we're about to win.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking right now.
Here, Tyler, invite me. Invite me in a race. Oh, we won a game. How do you feel when you've won a game and you guys haven't even won
In the event?
We won squad game. Let's go, boys. It's on.
Question mark?
Oh, yeah. Twerk it. Twerk it.
What?
Twerk it.
Are you good?
What? What does that mean? What does twerk mean?
Jesus.
I just don't know. It's definitely that girls don't shake their butt or anything. I'm special now. Earn the SMG expert in season 2. Yeah, I'm the SMG. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That's what it was called, bro. Oh yeah, you guys have like 37 minutes, it says. Special.
Or like, I think we have one more game after this. We're not gonna get a whole 60 points in 2 games.
I don't know.
We're not gonna do it. The best we can get in is top 5. That's why we're going for placement. more than kills.
Jordan, stop. Stop, Jordan. Cause he's smacking me with his diaper. Hey, get off me! Ah! Ah, not the face! No, anything but the face! No, anything! Ah! Stop! No, you wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna play, Jordan? Come here. Come here, boy. Yeah, feel the pain. No, I'll scratch your booty cheeks. I'm gonna scratch him. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there. Get kicked right in the booty.
Warbling, we're just gonna do this for placement.
No, I don't. I get dressed. Oh, then Lava Face joined. What you gonna do?
I saw him break something.
Guys, ready up. Everybody get in the duo test event. What about squads? The squads
Right
test
there.
event. Everybody get in the squads test event.
Dude, that's not a thing.
Yeah, bro. I'll kick you right in. Jordan, go and change. How'd you guys like put it on the thing? Like how'd you like?
It's called You Pick Duos Test Event in
How do I
game
pick
modes.
it? Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't see it. You're dumb too. Wait. Actually, since you guys still have minutes, here, join me, Uri, so we can see.
I have 200 merits. I'm rushing.
Guys, is there sweats in there? Are there sweats?
Not now.
Oh, okay.
Because all the sweats cleared out because we were playing earlier.
Okay, good. Jordan, get ew. Go
Got
get.
you.
Let me go tell mom. Let me go tell mom. Mom! Mom!
Oh, you bum.
She's right there.
I have 2 stacks of minis, by the way.
Shot you. Gotcha. Bruh. I'm invincible, bruh. I'm invincible, bruh.
I don't need that.
What you gonna do about that? I'm invincible. Fat dude. Ooh, there's a fat dude. Or stop. Ooh, get away, fat dude. Ooh, get away, bruh. Oh, you're too fat, dude. Get away.
Nah, that.
Oh my god. Wait, what the frick is just loading me in? No, I got banned. I'm just
Wait, guys, my Fortnite just crashed, and it just said I got a message from dude, I just got a message from Xbox Live. Messages from Xbox Live. Epic Games has banned you from Fortnite Battle Royale. Stay strong.
Warbling did it actually?
Guys.
What?
Look, Warbling. Here's proof. Here's proof.
Oh yeah, he has another controller too.
Help. 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 Please.
Fighting? Are you fighting? Wait, did he actually? Did that actually happen?
Yes, I did. I got banned. You didn't know.
Reese, come here.
Ah, you did. Ah, I hate that because I didn't know you knew that.
Reese, come over here. Reese. Reese.
I didn't know you knew. Even though I told you.
Reese. Reese left. Oh, Reese, wait. Oh, Reese has to connect
Well,
back to
your
Xbox Live, and I'm soloing this. I'm soloing the event. Oh God.
Do I have your attention? Gotcha. Cracked him. I broke his launch pad. He's one tap. I just hit him for 56. There. Do I have your attention? Hey, I wanted that. Green. Loser, now I have a star and attack.
Oh my God!
Warbling actually figures out life. Warbling actually figured out that he's not better.
How many matches have you guys played of this?
Warbling, I know, I'm being shot at too. Cracked one.
Why don't Reese leave, bro? Wait, shush. No. Reese, why'd you leave?
I didn't. I had to
Why,
turn
what
it off
happened?
because I literally like I couldn't even move. Alright, I just couldn't even move.
Warbling, just follow me.
Yeah, there's 29 minutes in this thing, by the way, guys. Bro, item shop. Item shop, though. Okay. Okay.
Retard.
Turn around. Guys, there's a new skin. It's called Conscience. Who cares about you, bro?
Warbling,
Why'd you gotta be so
can you shut up?
mean?
No, I'm not. Warbling, are you the one alive? I didn't think so.
Here, you ready? Let's play it. No, we're gonna play one, alright? Let's join.
Alright.
This time, make sure you could.
Alright. This time I shouldn't like stop.
Ninja Fan 2009. Wow. In lobby. Alright, so I know where we're gonna land? You wanna know where we're gonna land?
I really don't.
How did that glitch? Why did it say 0/10 max when I already played one of them?
No! How did he know I was there? Were you the one alive? Obviously not. So your tactics don't work, do they? No, obviously they don't. You're the one who died.
Wait, guys, was that your last one? Was that your last one?
You have one more.
Oh, we're just playing our first ever one. All right, we're gonna land Weeping. All right, Weeping.
Alright, fine.
Dude, I killed the one with the rocket launcher and finished.
Alright.
We're in top 7. Top people with 91 points with 8 matches played.
Oh.
Guys, guys, guess what? Oh, I hear some.
I need one.
Okay, I'm on top of the map. Jeremy, what level are you?
Alright, never mind.
46.
Wait, can I take this? I'm taking it. I don't care.
What?
I'm level 46. Yeah?
We're playing my Fortnite first.
Did you know that happened in a
Unfortunate.
race, but it'll like restart and you'll only do only done 9? That's a glitch, cause we already did one me in a race, and then it glitched after like she got like out. Knock the kid.
Alright.
Kill him.
No, there's another kid up there.
Killed him.
He's like so close. What? Wait. He should be dead.
Alright, 3 points already. Don't worry. Our first ever game. Wait, guys. What? How many points have you got on your first ever game, by the way? See, kids? Come on. Aries, over here.
I'm trying to grab I found a med kit. I'm trying to grab this med kit.
I told you, come on! Where are you? See? God dang. See? Oh my God.